guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be reviewing some Fashionnova matching sets. Now I'm a massive advocate for Fashionnova and I'm actually a Fashionnova ambassador now, which means this video is very kindly sponsored by them, but all the items were chosen by me and all opinions still my own, and I have loved Fashionnova pushing 8 years now. I still wear pieces that I got 8 years ago. I just absolutely love how they fit and how they accentuate curves. These matching sets, they're kind of all for a variety of different occasions, but that's what I thought is quite amazing with Fashionnova, is they literally do matching sets for anything you can think of, which I think is just awesome because it's a whole outfit pretty much decided in one. So I thought I would give some of these a go. As usual, everything is linked down below along with the size that I'm wearing and my measurements, so you can kind of use me as a guide if you would like to. But happy shopping and let's get to it. Up first, I'm going to start with the one I'm most excited for because I still cannot believe this exists. It's a two-piece set, obviously, and it is like Tapestry cargo trousers, which is amazing in itself, but these are collaged in Vincent van Gogh's artwork. And then there's also like some, it's kind of got artist impressions as well, but you've no joke, look, on the back we've got the sunflowers there. I think the sunflowers are kind of all over. Then you've also got Starry Night. You've got so many of like the kind of key pieces he did just all scattered across the trouser. I'm just obsessed with these. I'm just obsessed with these. Like, I'm sorry, these are just the most incredible, unique trouser I've seen in a long time, and they're like funky cargo trousers. It's just a win-win. And they came with a matching top. Now, I can imagine wearing those trousers all throughout the winter with kind of like turtlenecks and jumpers and then just being like a really statement piece. But then if I want to, I can wear the matching top, which is this corseted, kind of deep V'd, lace-up, strapless piece with the exact same fabric. Only thing I would say, it's got this like long panel here, almost like it looks like it should be a bodysuit, but then it doesn't actually become a bodysuit, which in my opinion, and it's just my own opinion, I don't like that. So I'm going to either tuck that into the trousers or sew it so it's like a horizontal line. I am absolutely in love with this set, so let's put it on. I think this has become hands down one of my favourite outfits. So the length of the trouser is so perfect with kind of a nice little heel or a little boot or even like a platform trainer. They're really, really versatile, and the fit of these trousers is just perfect. There is no stretch in these whatsoever, and they just fit. Like, I can literally move in them. Like, they're not restrictive at all. I'm just in love with them. And then the top is actually a really cute fit on, but I don't like this panel. So I just kind of tuck that panel up or tuck it into the trousers. So I'm just going to tuck it up like that. I actually really like the neckline of it. I think it works quite well. And then it's just a beautiful lace up. So I think it works really, really nicely. I think I need to tighten mine a little bit because it's falling down just a tad, but it's completely adjustable with the lace up. So I love it. And I love that I can wear them as individual items. It's just so cool. And then just when you thought, can I top that? Can it get any better? I have a green peacock suit. Like, what? This is incredible. So this is the front, but take a look at the back. Like, oh my. We've got a white peacock, and then the beautiful male blue one with all the peacock feathers. Look at the colours on this, and then peacock feathers all around the arm. I am just in love. Like, I don't really have words for how stunning this piece is. It's incredible. Now, this is from Fashionnova's Luxe range. Now, that range is a little bit more expensive, but it does still vary. And if you get them in the sales, they're still really affordable. And their suits are incredible. Like, this is just one of many, many options. And it does come with matching trousers, made for someone 8 feet tall, but I can work it. Platform heels and maybe a little bit of tailoring, and we have got a killer suit. Like, you can style the jacket separate to the trousers and the trousers separate to the jacket. So the great thing about matching sets is you can kind of wear them as a matching set, or you can split them up. And I think the Fashionnova Luxe range, if I remember correctly, I think you get the trousers separately. But I might be wrong. It might be one like, I'm sorry, but this suit, tell me this is not the coolest suit you've ever seen. Now, I do a lot of conferences as I'm a PhD student, and literally part of my PhD is going to international conferences to kind of present about my research. And just imagine me on the stage, maybe with different trousers or matching trousers, just presenting about rocks and geology in a peacock jacket. I'm obsessed. I'm going to put the whole look on now for you, but the fit of these jackets, look, like that is a perfect fit. The arms, it's just amazing. This is how it looks together as a set. Now, I've not put anything underneath just because I think this sort of jazzy jacket, you could also wear it as like a going like out outfit, as like a party look. Now I do just have to hold it there, otherwise it swings open because it only has one button, but it is stunning. And the trousers, I am flying majorly low. I swear I did those up, so I wonder if the zip undoes itself. That's going to be an interesting one to check. But the trousers are stunning as well. Like, look at the colours in these. And they're pretty long for me, but with the right pair of heels, I actually think I can get away with them. But it's quite an impressive outfit. So that's it together. So I definitely think I'd probably need to do like an updo with it, because having a crazy suit with crazy hair, I'd probably have to draw the line somewhere, but it's just gorgeous. And look at the peacock. I'm obsessed. Okay, this denim set, I'm obsessed with the colours of it. So it is denim, but then it's denim printed denim. I know, very peculiar. But it's in these browns, and then they've printed all over it, kind of lace up patchwork denim. So can you see the lacing down the side? So it's literally, I suppose maybe it's slightly thinner denim, it's not solid denim, and it's got very slight stretch to it. But I just loved the colourings of it. I thought those are so fun, and all the shades of brown that I wear. And I really just, I like my clothes to just be a little bit different. And also, I just realised these trousers with this necklace are going to look incredible. So absolutely love those. And the kind of icing on the cake was that it comes with a waistcoat. Now, I'm obsessed with waist jackets at the moment, especially denim ones. And so to have one that's a little bit more quirky, so different shade, like imagine that just as it is with the trousers. Obviously I'll put it on for you in a moment, but then also imagine it with turtlenecks underneath, like it'll be so stylish. And it's a slightly longer waist jacket, so you'll see when I put it on, this kind of sits over the hips, so I think it almost makes me look taller than I am. This is how this one fits, and I am more obsessed with it on me than I thought I would be. It almost looks like a rock face, and I don't know why, because the colours, you know, it doesn't make sense like that. It's literally kind of patchwork, brown and grey denim, but there's something really almost geological about it in my eyes, and I just love that. For those, I'm a geologist, so that makes, yeah, just makes me love it more. It's pretty long, so I am wearing little heels with it, and I probably need to either wear higher heels with it, so maybe like heeled boots, or shorten it ever so slightly just so I don't kind of trip over it. But the fit of this set is incredible. Like, this waistcoat is a perfect fit, like nothing is too loose or too tight. I love how it kind of branches over the hips, because for me, that's my widest point. So, you know, if this waistcoat had buttons, it wouldn't be able to do up there. And the fit of these trousers, can we just appreciate Fashionnova just understand how to make jeans that fit? Like, look how funky these are. They are a perfect fit on my body, and they also hug my waist. I cannot shout it any louder that Fashionnova just get kind of that hourglass shape in terms of trousers. So if you're looking for like funky denim or jeans or trousers that you can wear but you've got kind of wide hips or a big butt and a small waist, seriously, you've got to try Fashionnova. I live in their jeans. They just get it. Like, look at this fit. I don't even need to wear belts with these. And like I was saying, I'm liking denim waistcoats at the moment, and so I thought I had to get a simple denim waistcoat, and I loved the blue of this one. This is just literally as denim blue as you can get, and it's just got nice simple kind of 4 buttons down the centre, nice sort of like high, like almost like a cropped length but with high-waisted trousers. I thought that's a really nice cut, and I love the back of it. I've just noticed, look at the tailoring on the back of that, the darts with the little V. That is really cute, and I can just see myself wearing these with like other jeans, other denim shorts, with maybe skirts as well. Could be really cute. So the waist jacket is really versatile, but of course I had to get the matching jeans. And look how lovely these are. Like that waistband is really nice and tight. And then the button is hidden. So, it's a hook and a button. So they're very secure trousers. So you've got 2 hooks there and then you've got a button as well. Seems unusual. Oh, there we go. Hopefully they're not the hardest to get on and off, because if I'm in a rush and need a wee, these don't really have much stretch in them, so you got to do the dance to get them on and off. But I love the look of those, and look at the darts above the pockets. I think these are going to fit the figure beautifully. This is how this one fits. Now, I did get these jeans in a size 1, and normally I'm anywhere from like a size 1 to a size 3. They were a little bit tight to get on, but they do up fine on me, and obviously they do have the reinforcements of like the double kind of hook and eye and a button at the top, which is actually a lot easier to do up on yourself than it was off of a body. I say now I'm not going to be able to do it. Oh, what have I done? I'm getting stuck. 1 minute. There you go, 1 in and the second one. So it means they're like a really kind of flush waistband, which I really like, and I love how thick the waistband is. But they are a taunt fit, so I think I definitely could have got away with the size 3 in these, especially if you want to be able to use the pockets. But I also think because they're quite a solid denim, that they'll give a little bit as I wear them. So that's what I'm hoping for, because these are an amazing fit. I mean, they are so tight to my waist, and I can move in them. So I can actually, like, they have that little bit of give, and they're a really good length. So I know they look a bit long, but I'm only wearing kind of kitten heels. I think if I wore like proper heeled boots with them, they're a really good length. And the waist jacket is, again, a perfect fit. And it sits really beautifully above the jeans. And the back of it is just stunning. So you actually get about 1 inch kind of gap between the waist jacket and the top of the jeans, which I think is a really nice amount. So I'm just obsessed with this, but yeah, can't really use the pocket because I've sized down. So depending on the fit of jean, like how you like your jeans to fit, I recommend, if you're shaped like me, going for the size 3 if you like kind of a looser fit, or to use the pockets. But I'm determined to stretch these out a little bit. But super cute. I promise you this is the final denim piece, but it's also not normal denim, of course. It is the wackiest denim set ever. Now, my mum actually spotted this on Fashionnova, and she was like, Emma, you have to try it. And I'm very glad she did, because this fabric is incredible. This is denim kind of wacky leaves. Don't even know how to describe it, but it has all those cargo pockets on it. I just absolutely love the style of these. And again, like with the other sets, I think these trousers with plain tops kind of make them more wearable every day. So you could, yes, they're wacky trousers, but I feel like wacky trousers are great to wear in the winter. And being solid denim, those with like nice turtlenecks, it's just a really fun way to be colourful in the winter. But in the spring, summer, I can wear it with the matching top, which, let me just do it up. Now this is more of a kind of crop top, I don't really like bralette, I would say. So it's the same fabric, it's got nice silver buttons down the front, but then it has got an elasticated back on it. So I'm hoping it will be quite a nice fit, because I do like my tops to be nice and fitted, especially with baggy jeans. So the baggier the jean, the tighter I like the top to be. Let's pop these on. I think they're going to be really cool, and they've got like these straps down the base though, so bit of a tripping hazard, but let's just see how they fit. So this is how this one fits, and the print is so funky. I absolutely love it. And the fit on these trousers, I cannot like preach it enough. Fashionnova just understand measurements and how to make jeans that fit. Like, look at this fit. That is so tight to my waist. It's a perfect fit, but I can move in it. So I'm not actually restricted in them, but they're these beautiful kind of, you know, not overly stretchy, quite thick denim cargo trousers in the funkiest of styles. So if you like more simple kind of designs, Fashionnova also do the simple stuff. I just really love funky clothes, hence why to find items like this that fit my figure is just amazing. Like, I absolutely love these. The top is really cute. I need to wear a different bra with it, because I do need a bra, because otherwise it kind of gapes open, but it's quite a deep V. So I almost need one of those like special bras that have like a deep U in them. Otherwise I'm a bit concerned that I'll be flashing people left, right and centre, but really love the style of it. I do like the cut of it. I just wish it had like a tiny bar just covering that middle point there, just to kind of pull the cups together a little bit, if that makes sense. like that. But the back of it's super cute with the elastic part. I think it's a really wearable set. I'll probably just whiz through these last few. These are the summer pieces. Now, I absolutely loved this one on the model, but now that it's arrived, I'm a bit unsure if it's going to be almost a bit frumpy for my taste, but it does have pockets in the skirt, I need to add, and it's this gorgeous kind of fruit print, and I just thought, like, on holiday somewhere really hot, this print is just so nice, and it almost just looks like Spanish or like island holiday to me, maybe a little bit Portuguese in the vibes. I just really liked it, and it does come with a matching top, and it just looked gorgeous on the model, so I'm hoping I can do it justice. But this is how the bralette looks. So it's like a really cute little crop top with like a nice flowy skirt. This one has exceeded all my expectations. The fit of it is just perfect. Like the waistband on this skirt is the most perfect fit. Like it's not too loose, it's not too tight. It's got pockets, it's got buttons all the way down. It's just so cute. And then the actual like tailoring of the top is amazing. So let me just, there we go. So it's like 1 inch band that goes all the way around, but it's just really beautifully kind of built. Like it really kind of accentuates and hugs the body rather than goes against it. And the back of it is beautiful as well. I love the way this pinches up the top here. It's just so feminine. And it's going to be so fun to wear. And like, look at how the skirt is like a really lightweight skirt. So it really flows when you move. This next one, it's something completely different to what I normally go for, but I just loved it on the model. Now it's literally a bra, but it's kind of like a satin bra with like quite crazy Aztec patterning, and it's just got a tie back to it and slightly adjustable straps, but they don't have a huge amount of adjustability. So kind of use me as a guide, but I think if you're quite busty, these might be tricky for you. Beautiful soft fabric, really cute. I think this underneath like a loose shirt tied would be really cute, because then it kind of, you can get away with it being slightly the wrong size. But the trousers are amazing. So they're a white satin, they're pretty wacky, they look a little bit pajama-y, but again I think if you style it right, it's not a problem. So they're pretty out there, but they literally have a dragon on the front of them, so I hope you guys understand that I just needed to have them. So this is how this one fits, and the top is actually a really nice fitting top, considering it's one size fits all and you just tie it at the back. I'm really lucky that that's actually a pretty good fit on me. The only thing that's not a good fit on me is the trousers. Now they're lovely kind of the majority of the way, but the bottom of them is a tiny bit of an issue. There's a bit more fabric than I can work with, so even on my tippy toes, they are still like drowning the floor. So I'm going to have to tailor about 3 inches off of these, I think. But the legs fit really nicely. I think they fit my legs really well. They're just made for a giant. And this last set I got, I did get solely because there's nautiluses on the skirt. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with my channel, I am obsessed with shells and fossils, in particular ammonites and nautiluses, so much so that's what I study and do my PhD on. But I have another channel all about that called M-Gems, if you would like to check that out. It is linked down below. So whenever I find fabric that has sea creatures on, modern or prehistoric, I am obsessed with it. And look how lovely the print on this skirt is. And you've got so many shells. I just really loved it. And then you've also got jellyfish. I really loved the print. The only thing I would say, it does have writing at the base which says like beach combing or something like that. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that. And also, is the colour right on me? The top is literally like a little bandeau top. It almost looks like a bandana, but instead of it being a tie back, it's an elasticated back. This is how this one fits, and I absolutely am obsessed with the fabric, and I do think I get away with the colour of it, so I'm not so worried about it like washing me out, because I think I can pull off pale blue, but let me know what you think. Only thing I would say, I've gone for an extra small in this one, and it is tight. I don't know if you guys can see that it's almost like too tight around the waist. I can get away with it, but because this top is such a crop top, it kind of makes little rolls that aren't even there. So I would recommend sizing up in this one. I got it in an extra small. It's comfortable, I can get away with it, but it is gonna like cinch me in, which I suppose is worse things to have. but it's quite an impressive skirt. So it's really long. I don't know if you guys can see, it's a little bit long for me. So I'm wearing kind of little kitten heels and she touches the floor. She does have 2 slits though, so very easy to move in, but I am going to need to shorten it, I think. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe if you did. As usual, everything's down in the description box if you'd like to find any of these items for yourself. It's always so much fun whenever I get a Fashionnova package, and I'm sure this video has shown you why. They just have such quirky pieces and I have a lot of fun styling them and wearing them. So I do hope you enjoyed. I do have my social media link down below as well, including my second channel if you'd like to check any of that out. But thank you again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.